the third time trying to shoot this footage. So before we came down here, I saw a message on Facebook from a guy that I went to high school with, and it really surprised me because I had always known him as a very compassionate, brilliant, beautiful guy, and it might have been a joke or something, but I don't think homelessness is anything to joke about. And it was this post that said something about, I stopped at this off-ramp and there was this guy signing, anything will do, even a smile or something. So he smiles or nods or smiles or something, gestures to him. And I think evidently the story goes the guy ended up asking him for money, and whoever it was, whether it be him or the person telling the story, says, I smiled at you, you owe me change. And then later in his thread, on the way down, I noticed him say, he made a comment about the nice shoes that this guy had on. And I think what my friend failed to realize is that a lot of people that are homeless have shoes that are donated to them. In San Francisco, you can get killed for your shoes on the streets. And it's kind of like that picture, An Officer and a Gentleman. People took that beautiful gesture and the whole purpose of it got twisted and contorted and perverted. The picture was of this guy, police officer, bending down, handing and giving this homeless gentleman shoes because he didn't have any shoes. Well, then within 3 days, people started saying that the guy took the shoes and sold the shoes for money and bought drugs or alcohol or whatever. Okay, well, the point of the whole gesture had nothing to do with what the guy was going to do with the shoes. It was about how the Lord placed something on this officer's heart, compassion, and I think what the point was to say, for one thing, not every police officer is a jerk, that a lot of these people that take the oath to protect and serve go far beyond that and are great people and, shouldn't be feared and called pigs and all that or whatever. And, I have respect for authority, I do. So, and the other thing is it was something nice that this person did, and he wasn't doing it for this picture to go viral and all that, and it was titled An Officer and a Gentleman. And it's not a matter of what the person did with the shoes, for Pete's sake. God did something great through that guy. So, people make excuses for not wanting to help the homeless. Oh, that guy's there every week. I give to the church. Oh, they're lazy. They just don't want a job. They don't want to work. They're the scum of society, and they don't have to be in that situation. If they just got their crap together, they could have a good life, just like me, because I work so hard and I earn and deserve everything I have. So I'm going to hoard it. And I'm going to save every little penny till I get my sports car that I've always dreamed of because I put myself through college and I work so hard, gosh darn it, I deserve it. Okay, fine. In the year I spent in Seattle, I learned all the demographics of homelessness. Seattle was a really great place because it fostered and was a catalyst, and pretty much you could generalize this to every big city anywhere in the United States. Seattle was the creme de la creme of places to be if you wanted to deal with the homeless demographic. And I had a really great friend who, would drive me around. He would let me do my thing, but he didn't want to have anything to do with it. So I almost got killed one time when I walked into an alley with a Bible in the beginning of all this, thinking that, the Bible will protect me and they'll see me coming and they'll know that I'm, good and they won't hurt me and then I can sit down with them. Nah. I learned real quick that the only way you're going to get anybody to talk to you on the streets is if you can give them a cigarette or something to drink or God forbid you extend yourself and give them something to eat. So I started living the Beatitudes, and I started living like Jesus. Man, do I wish I could walk down to that ocean right now and feed 5,000. Heck yeah. But I did it one mouth at a time. And the impact that I had on these people was astonishing. To stand up to a pimp, someone needs me, on behalf of a prostitute and say, you know what? Satan, get behind me, and Satan's after you. You get away from that woman. And the power that I had, it freaked bad people out. And if my mom knew of all the risks I took, I mean, yeah, I was sexually assaulted by 5 men, and one of them urinated in my mouth, and it was awful and horrific, and if, you know, woo, got me really good, but I kept going, and I didn't stop wearing those little crosses on my forehead. As a matter of fact, once I got out of the big city and came to a smaller town, it all started again, and it started getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And now where I live and across the United States, there are people that go out and pick up presents and leave them in certain places for other people to find. It's how I've met a couple of my friends. I never really wanted to ever be found about it, but people started to figure it out over time. And now other people are joining the Random Acts revolution and are going to be part of Love in America, which is the spin-off documentary from Jesus and Lithium. So I'm sorry to my friend that he feels that way. I hope maybe one day he sees the video and that he's able to maybe look through these glasses, the ones with crosses on them, and not rely on his own understanding. Thanks for watching, and remember, wherever you go, there you are.